The following segment is sponsored by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
Well, reading is like eating healthy. It's never too early to expose your kids to good habits. We have Katrina Jensen here with Intermountain Moms. So, Katrina, how early do we start introducing our little ones to books?
As soon as 6 months or even younger.
You can start reading right when they're born, right?
You can, and a lot of people read prenatally too.
Right.
However, I think the whole idea is that people assume that you may not get any benefit from reading to your children because, you know, they don't understand, they're too little, but there's a lot of research that shows that children who hear their parent or guardian's voices, their language develops more quickly, more efficient. I mean, just there's a lot of benefits. There's the nurturing side of it where, you know, if you have a 6-month-old, you're not sitting across the room from them. You've got them in your lap.
You're cuddling with them,
you're having time together, and you're getting off the electronics, which I know we say all the time, but books are just, they really have a lot of benefit.
And you're learning to develop words and letters and all of that.
Yes.
Okay, so show us what you brought and then talk, we're getting some video right now, so we'll get to this in a moment, but talk about the different ages and stages.
Yeah, so, you know, less than 6 months, kind of like it's never too young to start. Even though they haven't even started eating even solid food, you can be reading to your child every night. 6 to 12 months, you know, they start to get into a routine and they might even, you know, they might even be walking and they might carry you a book and expect you to read it to them, maybe closer to 1 to 2 years.
And we really start hearing language a lot of times towards those later months in the first year.
They're verbalizing. Yes, they're starting to make all those sounds, right? And then really becoming a routine. Kids really thrive on routines. I don't care what it is, they need that structure. And so this is just complements your whole evening routine. You know, is it eating dinner, is it bath time, you know, pajamas, and then the reading, and then the bedtime.
Start good habits, and then 2 to 3, read.
Yeah, that's when they really will probably start walking books to you and saying, Mama, read this to me, or, you know, it's the same book all the time.
The thing I love about my 3-year-old is she can remember. She's memorized some of the books we're reading from hearing it over and over again. She can't read yet, but she is saying the words right along as I'm reading with her because she's memorized them. It's so cute.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And then again, it's a story. You know, kids will learn to tell stories, which is something that when they get to kindergarten, it's just an interesting concept that telling stories and be able to talk about things. And, the zoo, and then you go to the zoo and you refer back to the book about the zoo or whatever it is, right? You bring it into your real life experience that they're living.
Katrina, thank you so much. We could talk about reading all day, and she's brought some really cute books like Curious George, some really age-appropriate books for all those little ones. So, Ron, over to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.